Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone by Shem Rakah Kodash. My name is Yakabu from Playing Tables Camp in Philly. Now, the contributions that our people, mainly I'm referring to Judah, Benjamin, Levi, mainly Judah, the contributions that our people have made to modern society to make life easier for all people on the earth. We came up with a lot of inventions. All right. Now I just put it in the search engine as a list of what it should say Israelite American inventors and scientists. All right. It's a lot here. I'm gonna go down to refrigerated. Invented refrigerated truck systems, and Thermo King, stole his idea, and he didn't really profit from it, from what I hear. But the list is long for all the inventions and pioneering technology and improvements upon technology that our people have created. All right, and we are used as a catalyst to Esau's inventions, everything, and inspiration to Esau's inventions and his technology. All right, it says a catalyst is let's go down here, a person or thing that predicates an event or change. All right, predicate means to hasten the occurrence of. All right, so all these inventions made Esau's life better, made Moabites and Hamites, all right, Arabs' life easier, all right, because of our inventions. And today, they don't give us any credit for it, meaning the Edomites. They still look at us as second-class citizens overall. They forget about all these inventions, all this technology, all these techniques that we came up with and improved upon. All right. I just clicked on this. Let's read it. It says, American aerospace engineer and entrepreneur whose work history includes U.S. Air Force term of service and 12-year stint at NASA, including Jet Propulsion Laboratory. He invented the Super Soaker water gun in 1990. Oh, shit. He invented that. That's weird. Says 1979 to 1991. Johnson worked on a variety of projects, including the Air Force Mission Lab, developing a nuclear power source for the Galileo mission to Jupiter. Didn't know that was a nuclear power source. Which they say that's in space, but I don't believe it. But that's him right there. All right, I didn't really mean to click on that guy, but he's a co-founder of Thermo King. It's one of my favorite inventors right here. He put the air conditioning system inside of a truck that pretty much pioneered and it gave birth to the modern day supermarket, which has its pros and its cons, obviously, but that gave birth to transporting perishable foods over countries, over continents. All right. And I'm sure his family's not benefiting from that today. That's how it goes, We invented technology and then we cut out of the deal later on. All right, the same thing I heard with Aunt Jemima pancake mix. Esau loved that damn pancake mix. All right, catalyst, inspire, to fill with an animating, quickening, or exalting influence, to produce and arouse, to influence or impel. This is Matthew 5:13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith salt it be salted, it is henceforth good for nothing, but is cast out and is to be trodden under the foot of men. All right. Salt. All right. Concord, harmony, and it preserves things from decaying. All right. It makes it better. Salt makes the food better. It adds flavor to it. Wisdom and grace exhibited in speech. So we are those things. We're the salt of the earth. We enhance the product. We invented a lot of these products that Edomites and the rest of the world benefits from today. Figuratively, prudence. All right. Which goes back to intelligence, knowledge. All right. This is Jeremiah 51:19. Says the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. We got Tazayar, Tazayara. Yatazar. All right. To form, to fashion, to frame. Creation. Origin, creation. To create. Preordained plan, figuratively, of divine purpose of a situation. All right. So we created these inventions that Esau and the other nations benefit off today. And Anton Dvorak, he's one of the greatest composers to ever live. And his Ninth Symphony is known as one of the greatest symphonies, E minor, that was ever written. You heard it on the intro. And this is what he had to say about Israel. And I think he was an Israelite himself, but he grew up in a Czech Republic. So he's Czech. It says Adagio Allegro Molto. It says go down to here. It says the exposition closing theme in G major is known for being similar to American Negro spiritual Swing Low Sweet Chariot. All right. Let's continue with Negro. All right. It says Dvorak was interested in Native American music and African American spirituals he heard in North America. New World Symphony was a symphony he wrote when he came to America. He immigrated to America. And I believe, in my opinion, that this man was an Israelite. All right. So he's already interested in the tribe's music. He heard in North America. While director of the National Conservatory, he encountered an Israelite American student, Harry H. Burlight, who sang traditional spirituals to him. All right. Harry, later a composer himself, said that Dvorak had absorbed their spirit before writing his own melodies. Dvorak stated, "I am convinced that the future of music of this country must be founded on what are called Negro melodies." These can be found. These can be the foundation of a serious and original school of composition to be developed in the United States. These beautiful and varied themes are the product of the soil, which we're the Israelites. All right? They are the folk songs of America, and your composers must turn to them. All right. Jacob is the former of all things. All right. Again, this man was Ninth Symphony. You'll hear it on the outro too. Was one of the greatest symphonies ever written. All right. And Dvorak's Ninth Symphony. Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. All right. He said, in 1893, a newspaper interview quoted Dvorak saying, as saying, I found that the music of the Negroes and the Indians was particularly identical, and that the music of the two races bore a remarkable similarity to the music of Scotland. These are all Israelites. All right. So if you're into symphonic music, into classical, you can check this symphony out, Dvorak Symphony Number 9. All right, there's a lot here, and I found this by just reading through this Wikipedia page. I didn't type in no Negro or anything like that. And you know what the Bible Dictionary says about Negro? It says that we are not the Hamites. All right, we are not of Ham. Neither is the Native Americans, which is Gad and Reuben, or the Scots, which they can be any of the tribes, but mainly probably Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. All right. So you can see it. It says, in the Negro melodies, America, I discovered that all that is needed for a great and noble school of music. I discovered that is needed for a great and noble school of music. Dvorak did, it seems, borrow rhythms from the music of his native Bohemia. All right, as notably in his Slavic dances. All right, so my point has been made. All right, Dvorak's Ninth Symphony. All right, definitely inspired and acted as a catalyst to his great music. All right, especially his Ninth Symphony. All right, notably his Ninth Symphony. All right. And all these inventions, all right, and improvements upon currently existing technology, all right. But again, all this information is literally erased. You would have to do the research to even know that any of this existed, all right. Now, these young Jakes, which are Israelites, they have no idea that this is even a part of their history, all right. And this is an amended document, all right, of all the inventions and technology and techniques that we came up with, all right, or our ancestors came up with, all right. I'm gonna look up prudence. Prudence, the quality of or fact of being prudent or wise in practical matters, as by providing for the future, cautious with regard to practical matters, regards one's own interests, provident care in the management of resources, economy. What's that?
Frugality.
Frugality. All right, so Jacob, where we at? Halas is definitely prudent. All right, when it comes to these inventions, all right, that all nations benefit off of today. All right, so let's see. All right, that's the end of the lesson. I hope you were edified. Until the next lesson, Shalom.